Hello! Welcome. Where do we leave off? Ah, yes, that's where we left off. We had just taken the Ebon Hawk back from a bunch of gangsters. That's right. We had finished the refugee sector. And we're on to this. WASD work? I'm just gonna walk around here briefly and see what I can't uncover. Security system. This is just you can just look at what's going on in there. It's like, there's our new friend. That was the other thing we did. Andy! Hello, Andy. How are you? So glad to see ya. We're just getting fired up here. Trying to get my bearings after where we left off. Got the first like, heck yeah. I like how Atten is sitting here like he's flying.
Something up?
Oh yes, I wanted to teach you some of the techniques. So we were able to turn Atten into a Jedi.
Alright, I'm game. What did you want to show me?
And now we can teach him force powers. Atten has learned these.
Alright, I think I've got it. I'll try to practice it when I get the chance.
Just had to make a run out to our data center to fix a disk in the server. Was surprised at how much just leaving the house made the day better. Right?
Something
Being
up?
cooped up is something. Alright, there's nothing else to show him at the moment. And in fact, mine's not really gonna help him. Because, well, later maybe. Right now, it's really just the main player that does that. I still leave the house every day. I am considered essential personnel. So I just got home from work.
The seer.
The seer? You mean the Muraluka? You call her the seer?
Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. If you take her on as a servant, know that the Sith meet their end at the hands of their apprentices. It is not something I would wish to happen to you. This one you have saved has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her or her loyalty.
Okay. That was a big speech. All I wanted to do was say hi. Hello, Yagi! Glad to see you here today. Hope you're doing well. Andy discovered that apparently techs going to the data center is also considered essential. I could see that. I could see that. Ties to her master, perhaps. I intend to follow that bond. That would probably make Kreia the happiest, because that means I'm using her. Yeah, we'll go with that. Ties to her master, perhaps, and I intend to follow that bond to its source.
Then you are learning.
Atten said her planet was wiped out, and her entire... She has no home. Okay. Let's go with this. Atten said her planet was wiped out, and that it was only one colony of her people in this sector of the galaxy.
Did he? And what do you make of that?
Ray! Hello! Thank you for joining us. We're about to have some fun. Kreia's just here yelling at me. Kreia's kind of a jerk, though I do think she's often right in some way. Well, like, sort of. She's like... my thing with Kreia is she, like, breaks her own rules, I feel like. Awareness, well, if her people see through the Force, then maybe someone wanted them blind.
The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The two events are tied.
Ooh, I like these awareness. I like that this game made the awareness stat, like, worth it. Even though it annoys me, because then I have to put points in awareness. But it gives you better dialogue options if you have high awareness. Someone wants this sector of the galaxy blind to the Force so they can move freely.
I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger. And there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more.
Other
Ask,
questions?
and I will answer.
My 15. When Viza's attacked, she did something to my eyesight.
She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes.
Alright.
Feel this ship around you. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work.
Computer use. Hey, T3 has a stuck motivator. Hey, Ryan,
Now,
welcome.
stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive.
Repair. Hey, I can catch it. Is it not fully fixed?
Ignore distractions and focus on my voice.
Fine.
The breathing of the
You were
blinded
less
one
boring.
as
I
she
could focus
meditates in the
better.
dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing, and listen.
It's a little creepy, not gonna lie.
As my feet walk from the ashes of KotOR, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and I
guess we never get to know. Awareness. I heard her thoughts.
You are strong indeed.
I'm
What
just
you heard
impressing
was
Kreia
surface
up in the
thoughts
south.
only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned.
Fear is the mind killer. Very Herbert-esque. Yeah, I tend to do my stats on... I do like conversation options. I also tend to like repair and computer use because it makes a lot of fighting better. But like the problem with KotOR is inevitably it ends in a boss fight, so you can't ignore combat. Did I do that? I can do that whenever I wish. Was I always able to do that?
That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not. Because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I must rest.
Fine. You gained +1 awareness and recovered some of your connection to the Force. Heck yeah! Most importantly, I gained influence with Kreia. I ate some popcorn before the stream. I got like some of that shell casing stuck in between my teeth, and it's gonna bother the heck out of me. Just so you all are aware of what I'm going through in this moment, and if you could all offer up your thoughts and prayers at my time of need, I would be really appreciative, because this is going to be difficult. But one day my mouth will be free again, and it will be a good day. Hey, Beodur, how's it going?
Yes, General?
Nah. Nothing there's interesting. We'll go out here in a second. I just want to go talk to our friend. Actually, maybe I should.
my life for yours.
It doesn't make any sense. Are you alright?
I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a
I was not
sound at
spying
the
on
edge
you.
of hearing.
Kreia made me do it.
And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
I need to know where I can find your master.
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
Excuse me? Ready?
If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
Honey, we just met. Granted, it was like a week ago technically, but I haven't talked to you since last week when we streamed. And when we did, you tried to kill me. So this is just moving a little fast. My life is unimportant. Your master threatens more than just me.
I cannot. I will not. I would die
We're
first
a
and
little bit
gladly
attached.
to preserve you, untouched, unharmed. Now that I have found you,
She's like that
I
person
cannot
that's like,
sacrifice what I have found.
she's like that person that gets really excited in friendships, and then all of her friends are like, I love you, but only 20 minutes at a time. It's kind of how I feel like she is. I'm doing okay, Ryan. I am, like I said, I'm still working, so it's Wednesday, so I only have 2 more days of work. And then I get a weekend, which would be nice. I desperately need more sleep, but that's okay. But I'm feeling fine, doing well, happy to be streaming. The only one who finds people hiding their eyes like that suspicious? Yeah, I would. She's blind. She doesn't have regular eyesight, right? So, like, I think that's why she covers her eyes. But yes, I do. Are there ever good NPCs? I think they're all very villainous costuming could be. If he's what's behind what's fallen the Jedi, then he must be stopped.
You will meet my master. It is inevitable. I have seen it. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you, until you are ready.
Why are you doing this?
There's a greatness in you.
There's nothing like a KotOR
A
game to
greatness
boost your
that
ego.
does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so.
If your master has trouble detecting me, how are you able to do it?
There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force.
Okay, this is really important. I just got the popcorn out from between my teeth. So thank you for being with me through that time. Where are your people in your world?
It is not a subject which I have spoken of
Influence success. I don't know why
since
how I got
destruction.
influence with her. I have seen similar acts of destruction at Malachor.
I've heard tales of Malachor. It is said that many of my people felt the end of the Mandalorian Wars from across the galaxy. But do not mistake me. I did not mean to draw comparisons between KotOR and Malachor.
I mean, I did.
My homeworld still exists. It is intact.
I like how she says it's intact, and both of my questions are like, it was destroyed?
I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded.
I mean, you are blind.
It was as if the Force had been bled from the world.
That's a little freaky. As if everything was silent.
I imagine there are worse deaths, worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of KotOR. And my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed.
You were the only survivor?
Yes, but it was not survival. I still wonder what would have happened if I had died with the others. If perhaps there would have been some way to hide my presence from the galaxy. If only I had not felt that pain.
That would be pretty
loss,
brutal, I'm not gonna lie.
as strongly as I did. But it could not be done. When the life was bled from the planet, and yet somehow I remained. My master came for me. He walked upon the surface of my dead world. And there, lying in the bodies of my race, he took me for his own. And he made me see. And for the first time, I saw the galaxy. And I wished to die.
That's pretty intense. That's pretty intense. He made you see?
To this galaxy, my world, absent the currents and spectrums of the Force, was nothing but crude matter, rock, flesh, emptiness. He showed the flickering of life on other planets. The mass of beings that swarm through the empty places of the galaxy. To see such creatures, disconnected from themselves, their world, their place in it, unable to see the currents and how they affected everything around them.
Hold on. I think I'm not talking as loud as I usually do, so I'm going to turn the game down a little bit so you guys can hear me better. And why did your master show you this?
He showed me to make me believe in his cause.
Ooh.
He convinced me the galaxy, all life, must die.
Oh.
He fed upon its ugliness, its screaming, and in its place, he left silence. And where there was chaos, he brought stillness and order.
I mean, if everything's dead, there can't be disorder. I do get that. How did your master destroy your homeworld to kill on such a scale?
It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly, deeply, each one feels and perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not. And my master has his. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh. And in his wake, life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger. And those who feel
He's
the
like a
Force
big
strongly
vibe
are beacons
vacuum.
to his hunger. My people, my planet, would have been attacked in time. It was inevitable. Yet we could do nothing about it.
Why did your master destroy KotOR?
The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret.
Those darn Jedi.
They hoped
Hey,
that
Panda,
perhaps
welcome.
among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded.
They saw it all right.
But only in bringing him from the outer regions. And KotOR, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died, and there was no one left, only me.
She's a really sad story. He attacked because the Jedi had gone there?
He cannot deny his hunger for long.
He needs a Snickers.
And any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi
They're like
are
a bowl of
vanishing,
Snickers.
I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence.
Why did the Jedi meet on KotOR?
They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat.
Glad to have you here. Always happy to be studying sound. I hope things go well. He attacked. Okay. I think at this. I think I asked this already.
Deny his
Yeah, I
hunger
did.
for long. And now that the Jedi are...
Okay, so we're just gonna go in a circle. I'll just say never mind. I'll be going now.
Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me.
Because I believe you can be saved. I don't really know why. I try not to think about it. Why? Because only that a weak servant. No, I'll say because I believe you can be saved.
Not do this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
Dang it, Yagi. No, it's fine. To help another is not weakness. It is strength for them both.
So you say. But it is not something I have observed or seen.
What do you mean?
I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service.
Other than
it is not
waking
as it
up
was.
with everything dead.
There is
You remember
left
that part.
of such memories. Or the planet itself.
Pretty sure we already talked about your homeworld, but let's just check.
It is not a subject which I have spoken of.
Yeah, we went through all this. I'll be going now. Hey, light side points gained. I'm gonna save really quick because we've been doing a lot of conversations and I don't feel like doing them again if the game crashes. Okay, so that was a lot of talking. Let me just check.
For yours.
I wanted to teach you some techniques.
I am prepared for whatever you wish.
I think she's just gonna learn Effect Mind too.
I
Yeah.
understand now.
That we've done a lot of talking. We don't need to. We'll try to filter the talking in more. Let's go ahead and leave. Hey, look at that! It probably means I'm full light side. We'll take her, because she's gonna have force powers. And we'll take Atten now that he does have force powers. So there you go. No, it makes total sense. Yesterday, I went out in the backyard where there's no people, there was no danger. I was well more than 6 feet away from any other living being. But I just got some fresh air, and it was nice. I think the lightsaber forms only matter if I have a lightsaber, which I do not. Okay, there were a couple of quests I needed to finish. Search active quest by... Yeah, that's fine. So that's gonna happen over time. I think I know where I handle that. Oh, I just need to go talk to her. I can go back to the Pazaktin, but I want to find some more cards first. I gotta do the Bogus Dancer thing. Trade War. I gotta go talk to her. That will play out over time. Okay. So I need to go to the swoop bike area, and I need to go talk to that one lady. Yeah, just going for a walk can just make things so much better. It really can. I definitely recommend it. And like, that's not like, you know, the danger is being too near other people. If you're just outside, you're not gonna hurt anybody. Okay, let's talk to her, and then this quest should end. You have performed wonderfully. Lupo could not sell the gallery fast enough. For a very good price, I might add, and left the planet. Here's a cut of the profits I made off the purchase. Heck yeah, I will take $2,000. I'm really glad I just went up and talked to you. Bick is still passed out on the ground. Let's go talk to the one lady. Not you. So last week we met a guy who was really mad at this Rhodian chick and he wants her to leave. So we'll talk to her. Ah, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. Perhaps a veteran of the war to come, no? I am Greta, humble purveyor of supplies and clothing, for one such as yourself, weapons and armor. Did you know Andar offered me a discount? Okay, let's go with this. What do you mean no, we'll keep this. Andar across the way seems to have a problem with you, we'll say that. Heck yeah, Disney Plus. So many problems beset Andar. It is whatever. Your business with me is more important, however. Whatever discount Andar is offered, I shall match it. If you permit me to remain do business. Like, that's fine. Let's see what you have to offer. I wasn't planning on really kicking you out, to be honest. So I can buy some lightsaber crystals, which are nice, but I don't currently have a lightsaber to use with them. Some of you have Pazak cards, but you do not have Pazak cards. I don't think you really have anything I super want to buy at the moment, which is fine. So this trade war thing, there's a way to continue this plot line. What did you mean, veteran of the war to come? Struggles and battles find the way into the universe. The pitch and yaw of empires fall and rise, and the risk of seeming... I can't read that fast. By your stance, I can tell you have seen many battles. Are you not ready to lay your weapons aside? No, I'll be going now. There's a way to continue that plot line, but you have to come and go from here. They've only released 2 episodes of The Mandalorian, though. They're doing it weekly. Really? That's so dumb. So they're doing a weekly release, even though it's out everywhere. That's wild. Wife and I have been watching The Dispatches from Elsewhere. Highly recommend. It looked good. It really did. I just hadn't watched it yet. Alright, let's see what he will do. Not metal, Rhodian female is not gone. I'll be going now. I need to see your weapons first. Okay, so I can't get stuff from him until I get rid of her. That's fine, I'm not that worried about it. Okay. So then... there's some other stuff we want to do, but I want to do the docks first.
The honor is mine.
You don't appear to be armed, which is a problem. There we go. You can have that. Actually, you know what? That's not true.
My life is yours.
That's not true, because if I remember correctly, I have,
My life is yours.
I have double blade. Like, I can wield two swords and not be as badly penalized. So we'll do that, because I have a feeling she does not have that ability. Nope, she can kind of wield two weapons. So she'll get my better sword, and I will wield this Sith war sword. There we go. Okay, so the docks are around here somewhere. I like how I run with this sword so it doesn't, like, tilt against the ground. And, like, scratch things. To the docks! No, it's okay, there are plenty of Star Wars on their website. That's true. That's true. It's still annoying, though. Cutscene. You wear your shackles well. How did your meeting with Goto go? Lethal, I hope. It's gonna be just only his shadow and his voice. He fears to stand before the others in the flesh. He is a strange prey. I do not pay you to hunt, but to kill him, Wookiee. Perhaps I chose unwisely. Another bounty hunter scum could serve me better. You will find no one who can hunt better than me. I have walked the shadowlands of Kashyyyk and returned with the pincers of the Kinrath buried in my flesh. With the scars of... Yes, that is why the Zerka found you such easy prey. If I put any acting into it, I can't always finish it. I care nothing for the accomplishments of primates on some backwater world, Hanmar. I care only for your accomplishments here, on the smuggler's moon. That's mean. But if you cannot perform this task, then perhaps a human female will serve. Mira, is it? Even the nauseatingly thin and shapely and free of wrinkles, she is said to have a dancer's grace, and be a better hunter than you. She refuses to kill, but I imagine enough credits could persuade her otherwise, especially considering what a disappointment you have proven to be. He is not a nice guy. This hut, not a nice guy. Speak of her again, and I will tear your tongue from your throat. This guy's got puppies. These are my hounds, Hanhar, just as you are. And I tell you, find Goto, kill him, and do not return until you have done this. I will return, Voga. I swear this to you. Welcome to the docks. These are the docks. That's right, we will come in this room when it is plot appropriate. I just can't get over how ridiculous I look running around with this sword. See, then I make it a little bit more aerodynamic. Maybe I'm just afraid of, like, slicing somebody.
You interrupting me for a reason?
Yes, I am.
have a lot of work to do, to manage here, right? So, what is it?
What really bothers me about the Toydarians in this game, this is the second one we've seen, is they're basically naked and their helmet is the same color as their skin. And I find it highly disturbing. Alright, so who do you work for? I want to talk to you about the exchange. Could you transport a family to Telos? Let's ask that.
What? Do I look like a passenger ship to you?
We're trying to find somebody
bothering me.
for a side quest. Who do you work for?
My boss, is the Hut Voga. I oversee the docks for Voga's freighters.
How is business these days?
You not from here? Business bad. Freighters get hijacked, no trade gets through, and they can't get fuel from Sleheron. Fuel reserves
Sleheron!
building up there.
Who is hijacking the freighters?
KotOR and his exchange hijacks Voga's ships. Hurts business.
Why is GoTo hijacking the freighters?
For money, I assume. We
See, look, he's
don't
naked.
know how he does it.
It's
Every
weird.
ship we send out,
It's very weird.
he gets.
I'd like to ask you about something else.
Fine, but you hurry up. I have a lot to do.
Can you put on pants? I would like to talk to you about the exchange.
Why you care about exchange, huh?
Persuade. I'm an agent. No, I'll just say I want to speak to them.
Why you speak with exchange, huh? No matter. You do not decide when to speak to them. Exchange decide to speak to you.
Like Mother Russia.
But best you keep hidden and not speak with exchange. You not want their attention, I think, huh?
Yeah. There is a quest here at some point, and I can't remember how I get it. There's a way to pop a quest.
You interrupting me.
I don't remember how to get that quest going. Maybe it will pop if I go down these hallways. Maybe I have to talk to Voga first. Hello, thugs. You thought you could sneak up on us? You were wrong. All of the grands just really scream at you, and it's very obnoxious. I don't know whose place this is, but we're gonna rob them. 2 Arcanus energy shields? Heck yeah. Those are really good. Hello, Mandalorians. We will come back and talk to you when I have somebody else. You are also a part of the storyline. I think Watto at least had the decency to have some clothes. I remember him having something on. Maybe he didn't have pants on. He had like a vest or something. At least it wasn't totally uncomfortable. And then the Toydarians in Clone Wars, you know. But if we recalibrate one, we'd have to recalibrate... Who are you? I'm Mitra Suruk, just checking the area. I see, yet at the same time I do not. Explain to me, why have you come here, Mitra Suruk? Can I ask what you're doing? I do not know if I can or cannot. I'm unfamiliar with human etiquette in such situations. Repair. You've got an impressive array of equipment and monitors here. I'm trying to get everything to work. It's very difficult. This equipment looks like it's designed to track signals, is that correct? This equipment allows me to tie into the listening devices installed in the docking pylons. They make perfect antennas, you see. Antennas for what? Triangulate the signal I detected. It's elusive and strange harmonics, yet I must catch it. Tracking a signal from the dock seems impossible. Yes, but I must. It is the only frequency I can not get out of my head. I don't understand. Yes, well, my species can hear much higher frequencies than your species can see. Sometimes we can hear communications sent through artificial means. Why is that a problem? It will not stop. No matter how many frequency damagers I surround myself with, I cannot get a signal out of my head. The power driving it must be enormous. How enormous are we talking about? Hey, welcome, Rez. Whatever is generating the signal is strong enough to cover the entire planet. The unique thing is, the transmissions buried several signals in other background noise. How did you find it then? I would not have been able to pick it out if it weren't for my knowledge of such things, and therein lies the problem. Due to my familiarity with relevant technologies, I cannot tune out as others probably do. It's too noticeable, too curious. What makes this signal so unique is that it uses transmissions such as carriers to cover the entire planet. There's no one generator of the signal, such a device would be quite conspicuous. Who is behind it? Whoever uses this particular signal wanted to keep it a secret from anyone who did not know what to look for. Is there anything I can do to help you out? I'm in need of a good courier, actually. What's the job? It's simple. I don't have time to leave my work. I'm interested. Take these credits and meet a supplier of mine, a Twi'lek. He's a vital part needed to complete my triangulation. Give him the payment and he will give you the part. Bring the part here. Simple. Where was I supposed to meet this Twi'lek? The Twi'lek has to meet me at Pylon 3 in a few minutes. Alright, let's go there. Let's finish looking in here, though. Hi, who are you? You're from the Dock Authority, so I say twice I did not pay departure fee. Is you're taking money at last point. I'm not from Dock Authority. Dock Authority is the second voice of the exchange. They charge high cred for leaving and entering the docking area. I was able to dock when I arrived, but I found my contact was not here. The Dock Authority will impound my ship unless I can get enough creds to pay to leave. Let me see if I can help. I'll go see the Dock Master. Thank you, Human. The Dock Master is Fasa. Out of curiosity, what's your cargo? I'm transporting cryogenic power cells, a large shipment again, and thank you for your help. Could I have one of your power cells? If you can help me, I will give you one. I'll let you know what happens. I'm pretty sure the power cell is something needed for the lightsaber, if I remember correctly. Backpack, 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 backpack. There's a lot of good stuff in here. It's like a changing wall or something. I don't know what that is. Well, hello, person.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into.
Yeah, you look pretty tough. Sorry, I didn't know anyone was here when I walked up to you.
For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else.
I get that a lot. What do you mean?
My wife, Ada.
You
You
would threaten your wife?
Shaddaa. A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came here to see if I could track her down. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my...
I mean, if you've been in this room, you're not going to find, like, you're not going to see people. I ran into a woman named Adia in the refugee sector.
What? Is there any way to
Have
get
a good
her
one,
out?
Andy. Working on it. I will return when I have more.
I can't believe she's still alive. This is the best news I've heard in years. Please, whatever you can do, I'd appreciate it.
I think I can go back and talk to what's-his-face if I didn't kill him. And get her out. I'm going to take his stuff, though. This appears to be a magnetically sealed door, locked from inside. You don't see any means of opening it. Well, that's fair. We're gonna run away and go talk to that guy. This, I think, maybe this is how I got that quest to pop. Because I think Fasa will let me if I do a thing for him.
You interrupting me for a reason?
I need to talk to you about Lesoviju.
The Thorian? Nothing to talk about. He paid docking fee. He go.
He can't pay the docking fee because he can't sell his power cells.
Power cells, you say? I have an idea. Pylons need new power supply. A Thorian gives Fasa some power cells, and Fasa let him go. Agree?
If you need power cells so badly, maybe you should just give him some extra money.
Don't worry about it, human. Fasa and Lasavu can talk. You go tell him?
I will let him know.
Great, good. What else?
Nothing, never mind. There's a side quest here, and I can't figure out how to get it to pop. And I might have to talk to somebody else to get it to do. So, but we're gonna go over here to Pylon 3 first. And do the quest for the bit. Well, hi.
Oh, looks like the Jedi raised their standards. Hanhar. I thought I smelled something.
I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine.
You are my prey, female. Always.
What, working for the hut suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce. And then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon.
Maybe I forget truce for a short while and go mad, forget rules. Maybe seeing your bones break, seeing you in pain will be all I need to see before I die. And then the life debt is over and I can be at
Don't,
peace.
Hanhar. I'm warning you.
Warn me of what? Warn me you trick me, then you warn me you violate life debt?
I don't
girl?
want your life debt, Hanhar. I told you.
Then little girl should not have made the mistake so long ago. I could see females do not make these mistakes.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and blow us both to Nalhada.
Are you finally ready to die? I do not think so. Your eyes show you're still filled with fear.
I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanhar.
It's not time for you to enter the Shadowlands. When it is, I will be there, my claws at your throat. I'll stare into your eyes as you die. So they're an interesting bunch, those two. They're both bounty hunters. She saved his life, if I remember correctly. So he owes her a life debt. But he hates owing her a life debt because he hates being bonded to a human. So he wants to kill her, but he's, like, not allowed to. It's a very quirky situation. Twi'lek, well, that's no good. Must be the contact you were supposed to meet. The body has been stripped of the package you were supposed to buy for the Sith scientist. And this is unusual. Oh, hi, droid! This cleaning droid is about to attack me. It's very odd.
Time to even the odds.
I like how it just, like, its hands are just like this. This is doing much more than hitting it with swords.
Make this one see.
Should make this one see. Journal entry added. What do you have to say, journal? You've discovered the best scientist contact is murdered, and you were attacked by a seemingly malfunctioning droid. Well, let's check the body for what I was supposed to buy. Or the plasteel cylinder, either one. Maneuvering flaps. Oh, those are for the speeder. I'll show you guys what that's for. Twi'lek corpse. Can I not pick anything up off the body of the Twi'lek corpse?
The honor is mine.
The honor is yours to search the Twi'lek corpse. Nope, he must not have anything on him. That's very quirky.
I hear you.
Remains. Ooh, lots of good droid stuff. Okay, so that first door was a place I am not going yet story-wise. This takes us to the hut. I don't remember what's in here. Anything interesting in here? I get the feeling I'm not supposed to be here. We're gonna save really quick in case something goes horribly wrong. This droid is busy and seems to ignore you. Well, that means I can rob the place, so that's good. Always down for that. Okay. Well, what's through this door then? Anything interesting? Another crate with 37 credits in it? Maybe. One advanced med pack. Well, it's not 37 credits, but you know, it's not nothing either. Hey, hello, plasteel cylinder. A thermal detonator? Heck yeah. Just pop out there and pop back in here. I think I can make those guys fight me, but I don't feel like it at the moment. Well, that's interesting. Bith arm holding a data pad. Well, that's good. Found signal. Droid attacked me. Is deleting my data. Will try to get away. Well, it appears my Bith friend is dead. Did I rob him already? Wait, let's look at... You returned to find the Bith scientist has disappeared. His experiments were still running as he left or was taken suddenly. His assistant droid also appears to be missing. Well, that's fascinating. And now it's considered a completed quest, so... Very odd. Okay, well, let's go talk to this guy. Hello again! Fausto says that he will let you depart if you give him some of your power cells. Oh, this is good news. That is a good trade. And here's a power cell I promise you. I will be on my way. Good luck. Hey! So that's what you need to continue building your lightsaber. Pretty sure. Yes. You have found 3 fixtures. You need to construct it. Talk to KotOR to know how to proceed. Heck yeah! So we can go back to the Ebon Hawk and get my lightsaber. Well, that's odd. Look at that. I'm like floating in the air and freaking out. Weird. I definitely want to go get my lightsaber. I wonder if I can just get KotOR here, and then I don't have to go back. Let's try that. Where did I find... Here, okay. So if I take her out and add him, there we go. Now I probably don't have to travel back. I can just talk to him.
Yes, General?
Do I have all the parts I need for the lightsaber?
Let me see what you have. That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
What kind of lightsaber do you want to create? Okay, so we can create a double-bladed or a single-bladed. Double-bladed are obviously cooler, but in KotOR, I tend to opt for single-bladed lightsabers and then wield 2. And the reason why is each lightsaber can have 2 power-up crystals, right? That 2 bonuses. And if you have 1 double-bladed lightsaber, you get 2. But if you have 2 single-bladed lightsabers, you get 4. So I tend to prefer one-handed. I understand double-bladed is cooler, but I prefer one-handed. What color focusing crystal do you use? The color can be changed later. So I guess blue. I don't know why I'm blue. Must be because I picked Guardian. Item received. Hold on, guys. This is critical. Yes, look at this. Look at frickin' that right there. Oh, feels good, man. Okay. Feels real good. That feels so good. Maybe... That's very interesting.
You are interrupting me.
How's business these
You're
days?
not from here.
Is there anything I can do to prevent the hijacking?
You talk to Voga.
What's the problem with your pylons? Here's the quest I was looking for.
Pylon power supply badly damaged. Only can support 1 pylon at a time. Can't bring freighters in fast enough. You help bring freighters in. Maybe Fassa can help you later, huh?
I will try to help.
Good, good. I give you basic access to pylon consoles. From pylon, you can read ID signature of freighters. You figure out what order the 3 freighters should dock. Freighter with higher first 2 numbers has higher priority.
Okay, higher
If
first 2.
first 2 numbers tied, then higher last 3 numbers has higher priority. For example, P-11-115-999 has lower priority than
This is a very strange way to number things.
P-15-154-111. You got it? One more thing. First 2 numbers are always the same as the first 2 numbers in the second set of numbers. You can read freighter ID from pylons, but hard to get full signature ID from each pylon.
This is ridiculous.
Use a pylon power console near me to change which pylon is powered up. You go check ID signatures from each pylon, and then you assign priorities to the 3 freighters.
I really stopped listening to those instructions, so hopefully they weren't important. I'm gonna open up a note so that... Why do I have numbers here? This must have been from the last time I streamed and I needed notes. Yeah, I'll do my best. Sure, it's fine. Okay, so now we gotta go to the 3 pylons. We were gonna run places, but most importantly, we have a lightsaber now. Look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. It took so long, but I have it now. Big, beautiful lightsaber. I want to go through the door. Please, thank you, game. Okay. Examine freighter identity signature. Read ID of Silver Zephyr. So we'll do Silver Zephyr. Number is 9 blank 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 to blank. I want to see. Okay. 9 blank 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 to blank. Got it. This is gonna be... I could literally just look this up because it's the same every time. I just don't remember off the top of my head which one's supposed to go first. Okay, so this is blank 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 for blank. No, not blank for blank. It's for blank 1. Yes, that's what it is. And then it's 1 blank 8. This is fascinating. And then A is... Oh, we have the full number. Okay. I think that's right. If we bother to go to all the pylons, we'll get all the numbers. 937. Okay. Yay! Menu. Log out. I don't really want Beodar here, but it doesn't really hurt to have him here either. We're just gonna run and talk to whatever a pylon is. I still don't know what a pylon is. I played this game a couple of times and I'm always like, I don't get what it means. Opening the door. I just like how every computer in KotOR 1 and 2 sounds the same. Okay, let's see here. We'll just type, rather than do the thing I was doing with all the blanks, we'll just go to all 3 of them. So, 45, 451, 118. And then we'll go to the last place. Back to 3. I don't think it would have let us look at these until we started the quest. I'm running places. There's a ship. Now, somewhere around here we're supposed to meet that pilot that could help the other family. I must have walked past him. He must be somebody in the main concourse. Freighter ID signatures. Silver Zephyr. Silver Zephyr, your number is... $96. 96. 7. 5, 2, 1. Okay. So none of these guys are tied. So, find freighter priorities. So it should be Silver Zephyr. Whatever that is, and then that one. I wonder if I hope I did that correctly. If not, we've ruined everything and the galaxy will die. So, you know, it's fine. There we go. Let's go talk to FAFSA. His name is Fasa, but it always makes me think of FAFSA.
You help Fasa. I know.
That's fine. Hey. So there's basically just a bunch of quests you can do, and eventually you will unlock everything you need for your lightsaber. And there's several things you can do. And then anybody who would have given you a part for your lightsaber will instead just give you an upgrade for a lightsaber. So we're gonna head back out this way. Because to go see Voga, we have to go do this other thing. So somewhere around here, I should be able to meet somebody who can be a pilot. I don't realize why I'm having a problem here. Probably not this guy.
Hunters have been
Yeah,
playing
no.
well recently. Like they're waiting for something.
See if any of these guys walking around are named like Pilot, maybe. No, I could have sworn that we met him in one of those apartments in the space we just left, but maybe not. No. Maybe not. Huh. I'll figure it out. Let's head back this way then. Somewhere along the way you talk to somebody. Maybe it's not on this planet, but there's supposed to be someplace I go and I talk to a guy. And he will agree to help the one family out. I don't remember. Ah, yes, the bodies of the dead that I left here from last time. Oh, you're just gonna fight me, apparently. Okay. I can put my lightsaber to the test. Some of these guys are mad at me and some of them are not. It's kind of funny. Are you gonna be mad at me? Yes. It's funny to me that the guys at the front door are apparently not mad at me. I was gonna say, is he not mad at me? We must have just not gone this way. Are these guys gonna fight me? Oh, okay. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know why we're fighting everybody, but I'm not gonna complain. Maybe I wasn't supposed to return or something. See, these guys aren't mad at me. That's so weird. Well, I want to talk to you anyway. I would like to talk with you about Lortra. Lortrap. Do not mention his name again. There's nothing to discuss about that one. How might I show my score for the exchange? Okay, I'll be going now. Okay, whatever. I thought that I needed to talk to him to get somebody else out of the refugee sector, but apparently not. I just need to get into the refugee sector. Ah, yes, more bodies of the dead that I left behind. As it should be. Okay, finally. This is where I need to go. Hello, refugees.
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks?
No, I don't. Why?
Because if you need a crew, I'm your man.
Ah, this is who I was looking for.
During the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War.
You served in the war?
Yes, and look where I ended up.
Why aren't you still flying?
You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship.
If I hear anyone looking for a pilot, I will refer them to you.
I'd greatly appreciate that.
That's who I was looking for. There's somebody down here who needs to leave the planet. I like how these guys are literally still standing here. They have literally nothing better to do with their lives than to just stay there currently. How are you feeling? Still better?
Thank you so much.
Okay. That's good. Here we go.
Back again? Is there anything I can do for you?
Lortra lives! He actually came to Nar Shaddaa looking for you.
Lutra's here? Please, you must help me get to him.
Why can't you go to him now?
The exchange is circling the sector like Shyrex. If one of us should slip free, they will hunt us down and punish us.
Why aren't they containing you?
No one knows. I think they're trying to starve us into submission. Then they can make us slaves on the Hutt spice planets, or disposable workers in the Tabana gas factories on Slaheron. But other refugees think the exchange is looking for someone. Some even say it's a Jedi, but that's insane. No Jedi would ever come to a waste pit like Nar Shaddaa.
I think I'd be surprised. Let me see what I can do. Okay. We'll work for fuel. Oh, I gotta kill all of the guards, that's right.
Did you find us a pilot yet?
No, I'm still looking, but I found
Please,
a pilot.
hurry.
This game is being very weird.
Cave-in?
Oh, didn't know this happened. Theodore, what are you doing here?
I was on Telos for a time. Cave-in. I thought you had died at Serico.
So did I. I was one of the lucky ones to get the last KotOR patch. The others were not so fortunate. Who is this?
It is a friend I have met along the way.
Friends are few these days. This one is the bearings of the Jedi. Did you serve in the war? Yes, but I don't want to talk about it. That's too bad. I'll take care. Actually, maybe I have had that happen. I don't really remember. So, where's Mr. Pilot Man?
Hey, any luck yet?
No, but I'm still working on it.
Thanks for your help.
I don't get it. Like, maybe I have to leave the area and come back? Hey, Skynobi, welcome. How are you? Are you still doing well? I hope so. The refugee area is just really buggy as frick. And I think that's what's going on right now. So I just gotta see what I can do here. Was that something I could loot? Oh no, it's empty. So she could run if I got rid of all the exchange guards. I've killed almost all the exchange guards, but not all of them. I don't think they count. But I remember this area now being really buggy. So we gotta go. The issue is these guys. They need to die. Why can't Lutra pay the toll? Lutra? Who's Lutra? Maybe they don't have to die. Maybe I can work on this. Lutra, dark skin, beard, you remember. Oh yeah, Lutra. Yeah, the overseers say we see him, we take him out. Take toll from corpse. Why would you want to kill him? We don't ask questions, we do what we're told. Where can I find your boss? But I talked to him about it before and he didn't want to talk about it. Let's do this. Let's intimidate him. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I took the long way around before. That's why this was taking so long, so we'll go that way. Unless... Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. One, we're gonna step out real quick and step back in. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. And that might fix the other bug I'm dealing with. The other two people won't let me register that I've met them. So, have you heard about the game? I've heard of Horizon Zero Dawn, but I've never played it. Heard recently it would be on PC. Oh. I'm very interested in that game. It's definitely something I would play. That's the one where, like, there's, like, robot dinosaurs or something, and you play as a girl with wild hair. Okay. So, he won't let me talk to... Okay. So, we're just gonna have to fight those guys. And if we fight the two guys by the door, then they can run in. So we might get some dark side points because I got a threat now. Wait, where are they? Oh, there they are. No, I'm not gonna pay a toll. Intimidate. No. I want to fight. There we go. We got dark side points. But, like, I literally have no option. Because I can't get these guys out unless I kill all the exchange guys. Okay. There we go. So the refugee sector is buggy as frick. Her name is Aloy. That sounds familiar. There we go. See, now they can leave. There's supposed to be ways that you can, like, bribe their way out and all this other stuff. And, like, if you have to do it in, like, a very specific way or something. It's very frustrating. But we'll get light side points for helping these people.
Back again? Is there...
Lutra lives. He came looking for you.
What? Lutra?
We heard all this already. The path is clear. The exchange thugs have been dealt with.
How did you do this? I barely know you, and you've brought me word of my husband, and then a free path to him. It's almost too good to be true.
I've been away from the Republic for a long time, and now that I'm back, I'm starting to put things right.
You've given me my husband back, stranger. My husband, my life. Thank you.
You're welcome. So now I'll get some light side points back. Yay! Will you let me...
Did you find us a pilot pilot yet?
No, not yet.
Please.
But there's literally a pilot, like, right here.
Hey, any luck yet?
The frick? Hold on. This is gonna annoy the crap out of me. KotOR 2 Refugee Sector Pilot. So I talked to Itharian and tell him for exchange. He's you have to reload. Oh, okay. That does not help. Nope, that does not answer my question. Oh, let's just look at Wikipedia. Sometimes that tells me. It may interact, however, the player is not required to for. The game offers an alternative deployment by FASA. Oh, okay. Then how do I help this lady? Well, second option is to complete the quest to convince FASA to provide a transport for Crown and her family. Okay, so I have to go back and talk to FASA. Maybe I needed to talk to both of them for it to work, and I had only talked to the one. We're gonna go back through this way. Maybe that's why I didn't get it to work. Maybe I needed to talk to them both. I want to go back to the docks anyway, so it's fine. What else is going on, Skynobi? You've been did you just play Horizon Zero Dawn, or have you been playing something else recently? I've still been playing XCOM 2. I'm so obsessed with XCOM 2. I think one of the next games I'm going to play is I'm going to replay Deus Ex Human Revolution, and then get Deus Ex Mankind Divided, which I'm really excited to play, because I've not played that one before. So I know if I talk to FASA, there's that plot line there. You know, I should save, because I've done a lot of things. You're playing it again because quarantine. Gotcha. I gotcha. I feel like I'm missing out on this whole experience because most people I know have more free time because of the quarantine, and I have less free time because of all of this. That's okay. Alright, now let's talk to you. Do you have need for pilots?
Yes, but no work for pilots while ships get hijacked.
Ah, okay.
KotOR and his... For money,
Okay, so I think to do all of that, I have to... That's right. I think so eventually I'm going to meet the exchange. And when I meet the exchange, that's going to help out FASA, and then I can complete all those quests. So I think what's going on is I just cannot complete them at the moment, which is fine. Which means I think, whoa, that's weird. I'm going to do the dancer next. So... Oh, okay. So the next time I go over there, I just need to meet them. That's fine. That ends up on another planet. That'll get done later. That I need more Pazak cards for. Vaga's dancer is what I want to do now. That gets handled. Sorry, I was thinking about something for a second. Fuel source will be a thing with Vaga. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna go back to the cantina place here, and talk to the guy who said I can be a dancer. Look, I have my lightsaber! I'm so excited. This game is so much better once you get it. Yes, I saw! That's gotta be so exciting to have Disney Plus finally. You can now watch The Mandalorian without hiding it. You have returned. Have you decided to help me? What would you need of me? Quite simple. All I would need is a willing female to wear a nasty bikini. What about me? Of course, if you're willing to do it, that would work. I'll do it. Excellent. I just need you to put this on and dance a little. Nothing fancy. Just make sure you'll pass. Wait, did you say put something on? Yeah, just an outfit. Very simple. Something Vaga's dancers wear. Alright, if I have to. Let's see how you look. Who's ready for this? Nothing says feel good like mass humiliation. It's a good thing I'm in shape. I think Atten will say something here. There's just 2 episodes. Yeah, that's what somebody else in the chat was saying. Ryan was here. He said that. Kathleen, welcome. You're just in time to see me in a bikini. I'm in a bikini and I'm gonna dance for a hut because this is Star Wars. Master, I've found for you an exquisite girl. Her skill and beauty will surely prove pleasing to your eminence. Send her in. I would much rather see her dance than listen to your tired recitations. There I am. Look at those boots. I love KotOR dancing. It's the same move. It's just like sway your arms. That's also the only dance move I can do in real life. Only I typically wear more things. It's a good thing my character's properly manicured, too. Be a hut slayer. He falls asleep. I apologize, my master frequently becomes drowsy watching dances. Your services are complete. Allow me to pay you for your performance. This is horrifying. I'm sure my master would ask me to convey his compliments. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must attend to other business. Hey, Jatman, welcome! How's it going? Okay, well, first things first, we're gonna change our clothes. Back to, I think I was wearing this. Yep. There we go, that's better. I'm good. Yeah, Ryan said something about not having to watch it. Yep. Yeah, because in the UK you just got Disney Plus, and Skynobi just got it in Spain. She ignores you. My master is currently resting. If your business is urgent, I will wake him, but I warn you, his temper can rouse him from slumber. Please wake him for me. This woman seeks an audience with you. Idiot girl! It could be important enough to disturb my rest. Why do you defile my space, human? You are irritating my cat sounds with me. Speak! Tell me, I was sent to dance for you. In that, I want to know about the exchange. The exchange is Hunta Fungus, with none of the slow, creeping subtlety. They do not show proper deference to the true lords of Nar Shaddaa. Infuriating one, Gotu. He is the one I wish to see lying in a pool of blood in front of me, or with his knee bent. What has Gotu done for you? Or to you? I do not know how he has managed it, but he preys upon my freighters. Entire shipments of fuel from Slaheiron have been hijacked by his minions. That's okay, Jetman. Because of this, I have been forced to cease my trading operations, which have proven quite annoying. Perhaps I can get to the bottom of this. I think it not likely that you will find anything where all my resources have failed, but you're welcome to try if you are determined. Citadel Station is looking for a new fuel source. This I know. My fuel would fetch a pretty price for theirs, but not a drop will leave here until Gotu's dealt with. If I can take care of Gotu, will you agree to fuel Citadel Station? What? You would do this out of the kindness of your heart? What is your price? A fair deal for Telos. Haha, I like you. You aren't half bad for a human. I only make fair deals. This is getting ahead of ourselves. First Go-To must be dealt with, or the stores of Slaheyron will remain on Slaheyron. Was there something else? Otherwise, I'll see you to the door. What can you tell me about Go-To? The infuriating Go-To... Oh, he already said all this. Yeah, sorry. I'm just going through all this dialogue I've already gone through before. Forget it, I'll be going now. Am I allowed to go in here? Nope, I am not allowed to go in there. That is noted. Am I allowed to go in here? I suppose I should save the game in case I accidentally walk somewhere I'm not supposed to go. I think I just have to... This is the way out. Hello.
Greetings. I am B5D8. How may I assist you?
You know, I haven't watched a lot on Disney Plus that isn't Star Wars or Marvel yet, to be honest. The show, there's a documentary about Disneyland, the Imagineers at Disneyland and Disney World. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's translated or not. Or dubbed or not. But I've watched a little bit of it and it's really cool. I'd say that's probably, it goes into like how they made, like the first episode is all about how Walt Disney built Disneyland. And then like each episode goes into how they've, like the Imagineers have done really cool things at the Disney parks over the years. What is this place?
This is a warehouse privately owned by Voga the Hutt. Your specific business-related inquiries will have to be directed to Voga himself. I am not authorized to disclose any information of that nature. However, I can say that this is an entirely droid-operated facility, and as such, we purchase droids for use here.
You buy droids?
We only purchase droids in larger amounts. If you have a droid you wish to sell, I would ask that you take it to KotOR.
I'll be going now. Nope. Can I go in here without getting yelled at? Apparently, but there's also apparently nothing in here, so that's fine. So what you have to do is enough things to get the exchange interested in you. Humans should stay out of the KotOR if they know it's good for them. Ryan has started to watch The Simpsons, and Skynobi has started, I'm assuming, the Imagineer show, which is really cool. I watched a couple episodes of the Jeff Goldblum show. I didn't think it was bad. I just didn't think it was great either. Like, I thought it was fine.
Can't do anything when she...
Okay. So, everything revolves around me stopping the exchange, basically. So I just have to get more attention. Out of curiosity. Oh, I know what I know. I remember now. I have to go talk to the two people. And that might end that quest, and that might get the exchange to notice me. Hold on. Oh, this is a side quest. Hold on. I forgot to do this. Bah, I thought you were the captain, but I see and smell you're human. Why are you here? Captain? Yes, our captain has sealed himself inside the Jekjek Tower, and we cannot retrieve him. Jekjek Tower? A bar of poisonous fumes, but refreshing to members of the species. We cannot go in there to retreat without proper protection. So we wait here for our captain to inhale enough to lose consciousness, and he'll stumble back here. Keep an eye or nose. Like, what species is your captain? He's a weak-way. They're untrusting and superstitious. I'll keep an eye out for him. Forgot that they pop a quest. Hello, there they are.
Aida, I didn't think I'd ever find you. I can't believe you're here before me.
The destruction of Telos?
That
I can't tell
Niku,
you what happened
yes.
after, being shuttled from system to system, barely one planet ahead of the Sith fleet.
Shh, we can talk about it later. You have my thanks, stranger. I can only hope you have as
Wife.
much luck at what you're looking for.
No thanks. I hope so too. May the Force be with you. It's very
strange
Jedi
you
thing to
came
say.
by when you did. I was right at the edge of deciding whether to give up.
Later,
turning it over in
enjoy!
my mind.
I hope to be reading it
And
more myself
suddenly you
soon.
walked through the door and gave me the answer I needed to hear.
Holding on to hope is what gives you strength. I think you already knew the answer. That's why. I think you already knew the answer. That's why you didn't give in to the exchange.
Maybe you're right. Thanks again, stranger.
Items received: double-bladed lightsaber. See, and then you get your lightsaber anyway. And it's yellow even. Heck yeah. Sounds like a good weapon for what's her face. Okay, so now that we've done that, you basically have to do enough things to get the exchange interested in you. And then the plot will continue. Really hoping to find somebody to buy some better Pazak cards from, because I want to do the Pazak quest. But I don't think anybody sells Pazak cards. Let's look here. Okay. Somewhere along the way I need to get an ID signature for the Evan Hawk also. This is going to be a little bit boring, but bear with me, because... What? Oh. That's annoying. I wanted to run faster. Hold on. I feel like one of these ships is a ship I can use to get the Evan Hawk fixed. But, I can't remember. So I just want to run back to these rooms really fast. Which I know is a bit dull, but... At some point, somewhere here, you can get the ID signature of a different ship, and then people can't track the Evan Hawk anymore. And I can't remember if you... Because I feel like you get one of the signatures from these ships. So I was feeling like maybe I needed to interact with these things. But it does not seem to be working, so that must not be it. Alright, well let's go back to the main roundabout. And if that doesn't do anything, then I'll go play some Pazak. And that might make things happen, even though I don't have all the cards I want. At some point, you get in some fights out here.
We just got this message on the comm.
There we go.
Looks like trouble. I think this is something everyone will want to hear.
I agree. We'll return to the Ebon Hawk. There we go.
Droid's the one who picked up the message. He's got it all ready to display.
Welcome, Mikosuru. I regret this message has taken so long reaching you, but I only recently became aware of your presence on Shaddaa. I am Visquis, representative of an exchange of shipping interests on the Smuggler's Moon. I'm extending an invitation to you to join me in my private lounge within the Jekjek Tower, where we may speak without being disturbed. I wish to discuss something of mutual interest concerning your past profession. Oh, and do come alone. Only one human in my presence is all I can handle.
Well, good thing it's not a trap.
It may be a trap, but traps work both ways. This Visquis
Do they, though?
is kinda spread through the lower reaches of Nar Shaddaa, and he may have information. But the choice is yours. If you go, you will have to go alone.
I will go see him.
Well, I wouldn't keep him waiting. If you got his attention, you probably attracted the attention of someone else.
Has there been any news from the scout? Last news I heard is the Jedi was back on the piece of junk they call a ship. Keeps going back and forth, very tiring to watch. This is frustrating. We Zugs are big-time bounty hunters, very important, very famous. But then targets come for us for collection, and we can do nothing except for sit and wait. I feel as though I'm back in the Labor Commission on Duros. It is one of the reasons we started affecting policy change. The Scout has reported back very strange news indeed. The Exchange has arranged a meeting with the Jedi. I do not understand why they would do that. I thought they wanted us to watch her. If the Jedi could attract other Jedi. Perhaps the Jedi caused so much trouble, Goto got tired of it. Maybe they find other Jedi. We're just talking through his back right now. No, it's obvious what Goto intends to do. Goto intends to hire us to drive the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Now the Jedi is here, Goto doesn't need to pay us anymore. He will try to capture the Jedi himself. But we cannot attack the Jedi. Goto would put bounties on our heads. Then we will take the Jedi's companions and the Jedi's ship hostage. Dun dun dun. And just hop back on the... I may not board the Ebon Hawk at this time. Well, that's annoying because I'm definitely not wearing what I want to be wearing. Okay, first things first, I'm going to head to this workbench over here and upgrade my lightsaber. And go from there. Learn about using the workbench. Back to main menu. Use workbench to upgrade an item. You know, after I said I want to make one, maybe I actually want to upgrade the double for now. Just simply because I don't have two lightsabers. It's better once you do have two lightsabers. Create lightsaber. Okay, so we have a cell. That's fine. But this appears to be better. Do an ion cell. But let's focus on the emitter right now. I'm not interested in that. I don't really like things that add at the cost of something else. These lenses are cool. That's good. One, let's see here. This is pretty good. I might create this item. And then, is there an emitter that I would like? This is not a bad emitter. There we go. Upgrade item. See, eventually, if you have more than one lightsaber, it's better to have two, because then I can have 6 total of those things plus 4 saber bonuses. Like, you're just better off. But that's okay. Now that I have a lightsaber, let's see if I can buy... let me see if I can buy anything for a lightsaber. You just have droid stuff. This lady was the lady who had lightsaber crystal parts. So what I need to do is walk to the Jekjektar, which I know where it is. It's back at the docks. And then the game's going to take over. But before I do that, I just want to be as well off as I can be. I have the money. I think I might buy this saber. Upgrade. I don't need the yellow crystal, but this is pretty good. So I think I'm going to buy this. And then run back over to that workbench. Put that in my saber. And it'll be good. I like how that's how I'm running with it. I'm just like holding it like this. Like running like that. There, that's a much more natural grip. I know this is fascinating for everybody, but I just want to be as well off as I can. Even though I don't think I actually play as me for a little while here. Okay, so here's this upgrade. So now my lightsaber is going to be pretty cool. I like what I'm wearing, so it's good. Short sword upgrade item. Why not? Why can't I do that? Must not have that as an option. That's fine. Okay, now that we've done all this, we'll go back to the docks. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we get intercepted. Run into the docks. Run into the docks. Yep. Oh, hey, Atten.
Hey, look. I wanted to tell you. Be careful.
What?
I won't be able to contact you via the comlink if something happens. And I'm betting that Squidhead knows it.
You didn't follow me here just to warn me of that.
Look, take these. They're healing packs. If your suit gets breached, you'll need to inject them fast if you don't want your lungs to seize up. And trust me, once the seizures start, you'll be dead.
That's comforting. All right, thanks.
Watch yourself, and don't be too long. I'll keep an eye out here until you return. And I know just the place.
He's gonna head to the bar and get a drink.
So, you're the big Jedi that everyone's been talking about.
That's me.
You don't look so tough to me. I thought you Jedi were supposed to be smart, and here you are running around Nar Shaddaa sticking your lightsaber into everyone's business.
That was the
Thought you
plan.
planning to save everyone on this moon? You're attracting more attention than a fleet of Sith warships.
That was, I mean, literally the plan. What's it to you?
I'm Mira. I'm the best bounty hunter in this system, and that's not me bragging, that's fact. I had you in my sights ever since you landed. I've been watching you run all over the refugee sector like a bantha, and for someone with a price on their head as high as yours, you sure don't know how to keep a low profile. Look, I know that squid-head Visquis sent you a message to meet him in the Jekjektar. He works for Godo, and it's a trap. I'm betting he's gonna lure you in there, start a fight, and then he's gonna wrap you up and deliver you to Goto.
What?
Dead, claiming you attacked him.
What a jerk. So, what's it to you?
Just this. I know you're meeting with Visquis. If I know about it, that means everybody else on this moon knows about it, or will soon enough. And when that happens, the bounty hunter truce is off. That means things are gonna get real ugly real quick.
Like your face? Let them come after me. I've survived this long. I've been a target ever since I've entered Republic space. It's like, I've been a target ever since I've been in Republic space.
I think your friends are the ones in trouble.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Well, this sure beats staying on the ship. A few drinks to keep me on my toes, a few games of Pazak to keep the mind alert. Should be enough to keep me out of trouble until our fearless leader straightens things out.
That would be me. Hey, this is Atten's dream for sure.
Give me a hit of Juma and keep 'em coming. Well, looks like staying on the ship was a bad idea after all. That's what I love about Nar Shaddaa. The company.
It's no good, Hatton.
So, I don't think I caught your names. You two work here, or?
We are dancers, yes. Slaves once, now no more.
Yeah? What happened to your master?
He was made deceased. We serve no one but ourselves. And of course, and you of course, tell us, why have you come to the Smuggler's Moon? Perhaps you are looking for something. Perhaps us.
No, actually, I'm here protecting someone. Keeping them out of trouble. By acting as a distraction for people looking to harm her. Because with assassins like you two running around Nar Shaddaa, I think you're another problem my friend doesn't need.
Assassins? He means ones who kill for money. He doesn't understand. We only wish the exiles submit, or we shall kill you and find other
Why don't you
bait.
two Shaddaas try it, and we'll see what happens.
If that's what you wish, then we shall end you! It's been too long since we have killed. Ruh-roh. Save game. Now, I would see if he couldn't use that lightsaber, but they have energy shields, which means, they're going to take this. They're going to be able to withstand, energy. So if I have a lightsaber on, you know, it's going to do no good. Hold on. I don't know why you didn't do the thing I told you to do, but even still, it was a dumb idea. Turn on a Mandalorian melee shield. There we go. That will deflect their fighting. And I gave you a strength stimulant, so you will do more damage while fighting them. Ooh. Yeah, jerk, don't heal yourself. There we go. I appreciate that their names are twin sons. Aren't you a little cranky because I killed your sister, I assume? Nice try, but I don't think this is gonna last very long for you. There we go.
Well, that's it. The bounty hunter truce is off. That means this place is gonna get real bad, real fast.
Heck yeah.
Better get back to the ship. Warn the others.
Take the loot first. Always loot.
I don't know why a Jedi would come here. There's so much noise on this moon.
Of course, it makes detecting a Jedi difficult.
But to be in a place where one drowns in the Force, why would a Jedi wish that?
A simple question, to which I ask another. Why should a Jedi want to hide?
Hey, we need to move out.
What do you mean?
The truce between the bounty hunters in Nar Shaddaa is off. There's gonna be a war. A trap in the Jek-Jek-Tar is bad enough, but having 100 bounty hunters on your back is something else.
She was told to meet alone. We cannot disrupt their meeting until the alien reveals the information he has.
Look, we need to move. They're coming after us, not the exile.
These hunters will be tracking the exile as well. We must warn her.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm guessing we're in a lot more trouble than she is.
Hey, Zug brothers. Ah, look, refugees, here on the landing pad. Are you lost? Or perhaps you lost your criminal Jedi exile leader? Perhaps that's more likely. Yes, very. I am Azanti Zug, leader of the Zugs. Very powerful, very skilled hunters. It would be very smart of you to tell me where the criminal Jedi has gone. And do speak very quickly. My patience is very low.
Anybody here catch that? All I understood was very.
I think he wanted us to give up the general to his poorly trained collection of bounty hunters.
So much
Well,
snark.
that would explain it. Which one do you want?
I'll take the stupid one, who decided to threaten us rather than shoot us when he had the chance.
Hey, who's ready for a fight? Oh, I guess not.
This is one of my safe houses. It's not too pretty to look at, but keeps away prying eyes.
Certainly has its own distinctive smell.
Yeah, well, it's one of those trade-offs. All the freighter exhaust from the docks, you know. Some aliens actually like breathing it, if you can believe it.
Enough talk. Get to the point.
You know, Visquis is arranging a trap for you in the KotOR. No surprise there. Thing is, he intends to cut the bounty hunters out of the loop and deliver you to KotOR personally. Not smart from where I'm standing.
What are you going to do about it?
Well, for one thing, you're going to stay here, and I'm going to meet with Visquis instead.
How do you figure that?
Well, that smell you noticed when you came in, it's probably filtering through your lungs right now. I upped the dosage in case you had some Jedi training to resist poisons. Anybody without olfactory blockers, like I have, is going to start feeling dizzy and eventually fall unconscious.
Rip.
Good night, Jedi. Let me just take that environment suit, and I'll be back soon.
Well, that's no good. So it seems the exile has chosen to come after all. How about that? Seal the entrance to the KotOR. Unlock the sequencer to the private chamber. I will meet the human there. Now what's funny is I can, like, do my side quests. You have brought the Jedi to you, now where's KotOR? You shall be compensated, Henhar. The trap is not yet sprung. Until then, I request your patience. So, like, I can still look for that wayward captain that's in here, even though I'm playing as her. Now, there's a side quest in here that's really kind of cool, but you have to, like, level up a bajillion times, which is not something I like to do. But she needs an awareness of 15 for it to work. Uncanny dodge is nice. Let's work on giving her... She doesn't have a lot in the way of what you would call fighting abilities for a bounty hunter. You would think that she's, like, better, and she's not. She's significantly better with blasters than anything else. I'll do that. So it's like I have the points even. I just will waste a point on that, I think. I have to level her up so many times for me to get to the awareness of 15. But again, for being a bounty hunter, she's weirdly not very good at bounty hunting, and it's a little bit frustrating. Do I have... Oh, I can't equip in the environment suit. Okay. And that's not gonna... Can I equip nothing? Okay. Well, that's why I have to keep leveling her up then. So you can literally only go one at a time. I know this is thrilling. I apologize. It's only 2 more level ups. I should put some points in stealth. Now she can wield 2 guns. Last time through, I think. Honestly, let's boost her strength a little bit. Awareness. Oh, right. I want to put a point in stealth, because then she can wear a stealth thing. Okay. And I'll save, so we don't have to do all that again. So I want to complete this side quest while we're in here, just because it's fun. But you need an awareness of 15 in order to do it. I wear the pressure suit because I'm human! Collect the chemicals. You can use them to make stuff. I love the way you walk. You're just like, wiggle, 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 woggle, woggle. So we're looking for a weak way. Is there somebody at the bar I can talk to? Ah, strange to see a pressure suit within the KotOR, but no stranger than anything else. What do you wish? I want to know about this place. This is the KotOR, a bar for those in Shaddaa who miss the air of their homeworlds. The place used to be a ventilation system passing through Nango gases from the docks. Now it channels a variety of environments and pollutants into the vents to sustain clientele. How many of these channels are there? 5. This room is for those who can perceive infrared, favored by many of my kind. There's an air chamber that simulates the climate of places like Ryloth for the Nikto and Weekways. There are toxin-filled rooms that have taken over a new visitor by the Gand. Very strange, very quiet. Tell me about the Gand. I'm told they're an insect species. Almost 100 of them have left their colony coming here to Shaddaa. They've set up their nest here in the KotOR. I'm not certain if they even sleep, but they are here all the time, as if wanting something or someone. I'm looking for the captain of the Lunar Shadow. You do not know for sure. You might try the Weekway in the morning. Okay. So, let us go. This is the Gand. Let's go the other way. I like how you walk because you're basically in the spacesuit, but the spacesuit walks so slow, and they must have assumed players would have gotten really cranky. And so they, like, sped you up. It's really weird. Chemicals. I want some chemicals. Give me the chemicals. We're going to talk to every Weekway we can find. Hello? I'm looking for Visquis. Do you know where I can find him? Alright, stay silent then. So he's just drunk or something. More chemicals. Let's talk to Weekways. So all the thugs are gonna do this. One of them is probably just not named Weekway Thug. That is my guess. They're all like, why are you in this suit? Weekway. What do you want, human? The air is not for your kind. How do you know I'm human? I can smell it, even with the fumes coming from your suit. We will not spill blood here unless we're given permission. That makes you safe from us, but only for a time. I'm looking for the captain of the Lunar Shadow. We do not know such a Weekway. Go look elsewhere. Awareness. I never said it was a Weekway. You have tricked me. Fine. I'll tell you. He is this Weekway. A few rooms down. Tell me about the Weekway. You're fortunate I'm in a good mood today, or I would puncture the suit for disturbing. We worship the omnipotent Quay. He is the reason I'm here. What do you mean? The divine to Quay to learn how to serve him best. I asked, should I live in the KotOR? And the Quay said it must be, so here I am. Ah, okay. That's fascinating. Okay, so he's not the captain. But he says the captain is close. I just think it's funny that you're able to do that quest line as Mira. I don't know why that amuses me so, but it does. I will take chemicals, please. You can use chemicals to make med packs. So that's why I want them. This movement is getting obnoxious. Okay, here's where... Why do you speak to the Gand? I'm looking for the captain of the Lunar Shadow. Gand does not know of this. Tell me about the Gand. The Gand are from Gand in the Outer Rim. Please forgive the Gand, but the Gand do not like to discuss the Gand. That's very confusing. The Gand is sorry. The Gand does not wish to confuse. Never mind. I'll be going now. Why do you speak to the Gand? Tell me about the Gand. The Gand are from Gand on the Outer Rim. Please forgive the Gand. The Gand does not like to discuss the Gand. That's very confusing. Never mind. I don't remember if I have to trigger the plot or if you just have to talk to everybody. How do you speak the Gand? Tell me about the Gand. That is very confusing. Maybe I think I talked to the Finesman already. Basically, eventually you talk to one Gand who's different. Tell me about the Gand. Maybe, is there a bartender? Maybe I need to talk to him first. Okay. Eventually, this is what you need the awareness of 15 for. Is what I'm doing now. I have very noisy footsteps. You are not wrong. How are you doing, Kathleen? You doing okay in all of the hoopla? There's not a bartender. Okay. I have to talk to this guy first. Why are you here? Not many humans come from the Jektar. May I ask a favor of you? Sure, what is it? I heard of a mighty Gand warrior on Shaddaa. He's in this very room, and I was wondering if you could help me find him for me. Why don't you find him yourself? The Gand are curious people. They're very humble and always speak to themselves in the third person. I've talked to all of the Gand, but cannot determine which one is the warrior. I'll let you know if I find him. There we go. That's what I had to do. All right, working from home, which has been keeping you busy. Well, I'm glad you have that opportunity. What is your name? The Gand or the Gand? Are you a great Gand warrior? The Gand, the Gand. I don't know now. Basically, you have to talk to one of them, and eventually one of them will trip up and refer to themselves outside the third person. So are you a Grand Warrior? See, he keeps saying the Gand's accomplishments, and eventually one of them will say this Gand. Also found fresh papaya juice. It was like Hogwarts grapes. That's interesting. I don't think it's actually one of these guys. I think he's by himself. But I can't remember which one he is. What is your name? Tell me the Gand. Are you the Gand warrior? This guy who keeps walking by this finds me. Let's try him. What is your name? What is your quest? But I'm glad you found good juice. And for me, like I'm glad you have the opportunity to work at home, because I know there's a lot of people who are worried about keeping their job. And so I'm glad that is not a worry you have to have. Could have sworn the guy is kind of by himself. So let's try these rooms first. What is your name? Tell me about the Gand. Are you the Gand warrior? My accomplishments. There we go. Most certainly not. My accomplishments are not worthy of mention. Awareness. And you can only do this if you put awareness to 15, even if you caught it yourself. You just referred to yourself in the first person. You are perceptive. How does the Gand explain? Most Gand have no name. The Gand are the Gand. After many accomplishments, the Gand can acquire the right to exist as an individual. The Gand is then named. Still, the Gand often do not use the Gand's name. It is improper to take pride in the self, therefore the Gand are the Gand. Will you tell me your name? The Gand will tell you, yes, but please tell no one. The Gand is known as Osluct. Thank you, Osluct. Thank you, the Gand. The Gand wishes you well. We did it! Now we can choose to tell this guy the name or not. Yes, his name is Osluck. Lie, his name is Kabas. I have, but I promised I wouldn't tell anyone. No, I haven't yet. I'm going to say I have, but I promised I wouldn't tell anyone. I see, that's disappointing. I understand your decision. I'll find out some other way. Light side points and XP. I did all of that to get some XP. Not gonna lie. I did it for the XP. Okay, let's see if we can find that darn weak way. Because it said... The guy we talked to said he was a couple rooms down. I like how there's one bartender and then the rest of the rooms, the bar is just there. And like no one cares. Like this guy, he's not a bartender. He's one of the Gand, but he's not a bartender. Whoops. Oh, that means we didn't find the weak way. Oh no. I might reload and go back and look for the weak way.
Good eyes, Hanhar. No wonder you're still number 2 on Nar Shaddaa.
I can't reload now, so we'll watch this conversation and then I might reload. For the XP! It's difficult for me to tell humans apart. You're all alike. Would you care to explain why I owe the honor of this visit and where I might find the Jedi?
Yeah, and maybe you'd like to explain why you've decided to backstab Goto and claim the Jedi for yourself.
What a prime example of human arrogance! What you know is substantially less than what I know, otherwise you would not have come. 1, everything that goes on in Jokeshire is invisible to Goto. Is something I discovered by accident, and I have tested many times to ensure accuracy. 2nd, I am not acting on Goto's orders, not anyone's. Hanhar and I reached an agreement to deal with Goto altogether and collect a tidy sum from Vaga.
You signed on with Voga the Hutt? Visquis, you're dumber than I thought. There's no way Goto won't find out.
He might! It is possible. But I'm willing to take that risk. You see, Vaga is tired of having his freighters hijacked by Goto. It's causing him his world. Yeah. I'm not going to reload to go find the guy. I don't feel like it. Anyway. He wants to take out the guy. Unfortunately, Goto is very careful about showing himself to others. Voga's employee, Hanhar, discovered that when he attended the gathering on Goto's yacht, is always a hologram with Goto. Always. They have suspicion that Goto will reveal himself to the Jedi. What happens then is when I intend to strike. That's good! I'm glad. So please tell me, where's the Jedi?
Yeah, right. I'm not telling you where the Jedi is. It's my bounty. And that means she's under my protection.
How predictable. Very well. She's not the brightest bulb in the box. Take her away. Looks like we will not be getting Jedi this day. What if our deal and my payment? Anar, please, calm yourself. The Jedi is on the way to meet us when sidetracked. We must be patient. She's a Jedi. Perhaps she will come for her in a misguided sense of protectorship. If not, she will come to meet with me. Yeah, I'm not going to reload just because we have to go through so much of a conversation tree. It's not that big a deal. It's one side quest.
I know you can hear me. The numbness you feel should be wearing off soon, but not before we've spoken. When I first heard you were on Nar Shaddaa,
Look at that stash.
I didn't quite believe it. I didn't think anyone could track me here, but I see I underestimated you.
You do that a lot.
I've watched you as you have traveled the refugee sector. I've seen what you have done, what I refused to do. Even exiled, you are more a Jedi than I. If anything, know that your actions have convinced me I can stand by and watch no longer while the exchange closes its grip on this sector. I know a young woman went to meet with Visquis in your place. He will not negotiate.
He's talking to me while I'm passed out.
He will kill her. I intend to rescue her. I will return shortly, or not at all. If you have come to this moon for answers, or for revenge, then you will follow me. For if I fail, then you will be denied both.
Well, that's interesting. And the reason why I say that is even though I can go back to the Tar, if I go back to the Tar, it will be a fight and I'm going to end up killing everyone. So I'm going to end up killing that guy. Well, okay, hold on. Hold on. We'll save here, just so I have this, just in case. Whoops. Or I'm gonna load, apparently, instead of save. Hold on. I'm dumb. 1 minute. What the heck?
Why a Jedi would come, of course. But to be a simple quest.
Hey.
Why did it not autosave?
Truce, a trap in the Jek.
She was told to meet.
Look, we need.
These hunters will be.
Yeah, you're right.
This is one annoying thing about KotOR is trying to load saves.
Anybody here catch?
We're obviously not going to redo all of this.
Ah, well, that.
I'll take the stupid.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, well,
it's gonna go through this whole thing.
You could say I've gotten. You know, Visquis' thing is. Well, for one thing.
This is annoying.
Well, that smell. Anybody without old. Good night, Jedi.
This is frustrating. Hey Lee, welcome. How you doing? I know I saved in the Tar. I thought I was in the save menu and I was in the load menu. That's what happened. But I will just go back to the load menu and load here. It's not that far back from where we were. And I wanted to go do the thing anyway. Yep. So now we just gotta find that weak way. Who might be back in that room. I could have sworn he said he was 2 rooms down, but I never found him. But now we have no choice but to reload, because I got confused. So there you go. We are looking for a weak way. A weak way is like Hondo Onaka. If that means anything to anybody. That's back out to the docks. That won't help. Maybe he was in this room. I could have sworn the guy said that he was like 2 rooms over. But maybe not. We'll just talk to all the weak ways. Enough of my warnings, please enjoy some Jamba Juice. Violence erupts. Are you the captain of the Lunar Shadow? For a weak way. He's a weak way? We knew that, but I'm just trying to talk to him. Go seek him with the Gand. He should have overindulged. So he is in one of the Gand rooms. I just didn't see him. Doing all right. Work from home anyway, so the quarantine hasn't impacted you too much. I understand. Then again, you are high risk due to respiratory issues. Yeah, I hope you can hear me over all this annoying walking. What? Oh, because I'm in the docks, right? One of my coworkers has an autoimmune disease and has been sent home. Even though he's still technically considered an essential employee, his doctors were just worried about him. So he's been sick, so they're testing him now, but he's being tested more out of a precaution than they think he actually has anything. I can hear you fine? Okay, good. But I understand. There's the weak way. But yeah, when you have the added issues, obviously it's that much more scary. But at least you can be home, so that's good. Come to drag me back to my cursed freighter? You're the captain of the Lunar Shadow? Yes, and that ungrateful crew is always hounding and slashing at me with their filthy words. It's my ship, I make the rules. Your crew will abandon you if you don't return. Fine, I've had enough of this place anyway. Oh geez, that's pretty bad. I hope he's alright. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. Chronic asthma, so it's not as bad as it could be, but still. Yeah, I mean, anything. Like, you just never know. And, like, some people make it through just fine, and some people, are, supposedly fine and not high risk, and they still have issues, so. It's just one of those things. Like, it's scary, and it's something to be taken seriously, but at the same time, like, there's only so much you can do, I guess. I'm not gonna re-loot everything, because I don't think that was worth it. I'll punch this conversation again fast, too. I'll pay better attention to what I'm doing. Since we heard all this. You! I like how he would never have known if KotOR wasn't there.
You signed on with Vogue?
Words, 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 words,
Yeah, right.
words. She's pretty dumb, to be honest. Like, why would he not do that? Words. There we go. I should be able to skip past him, too.
I've watched you, even
but really, though, that's Dash.
I know a young woman went to meet with this. I intend to rest. If you have
I mean, it's some stash. Okay, now we're gonna save again. Sorry for that brief interlude, everybody. That's what happens when you're irresponsible with knowing if you're in the save or load menu. I'm gonna rob this Jedi blind, is what I'm gonna do. So this was that door. If you remember, I came up to a door that was magnetically sealed. That's what this door is. So I can't help them until I get rid of the exchange, which is what I'm working on right now. Let's find those guys. Here we go. Thank you for helping us, human. Again, I think it's just really funny that she could do, like, Mira could do that quest. I don't know why. That shouldn't be a thing. It's just amusing to me. I'm running. I like how I run with the hilt like that. I feel like I'm running with an Olympic torch. It's like Chariots of Fire. Now, if I go in here, I have to learn how to do a thing. I think Kreia does it automatically when I walk in. Finally, the genuine specimen. I thought I might have to waste more time and resources baiting another trap. But the Jedis come without an environment suit. Brave indeed. We shall let the fumes of the Jek Tower capture the Jedi for us. A wild Kreia appears.
Listen to me. Clear your thoughts.
Trying to stay conscious. Oh, hold on. My phone's going off.
Still your breathing. Let the trace amounts of air in your lungs hold you. The Force can sustain you. Listen to it. Let it keep you alive until you reach safety.
Yes. Use the Force to breathe. Heck yeah. You have learned a new Force power, Breath Control. It protects you from all poison damage for a limited period of time.
It is an old technique similar to the healing trance. Some Jedi can hold their breath for hours, even days.
Well, that's neat. A Jedi is strong. Even the air of this place cannot bring her down. I grow wary of these subtleties. Let the clientele know the Jedi. The real Jedi's arrived. If necessary, remind them of the price of the exiles capture. You think they can stop the Jedi? She will carve them like a blade. Hanar, do not take me for a fool. They cannot kill the exile, only weaken her capture. But be silent and let us watch the amusements on the monitors. You can fight the toxins that are inhaled or absorbed through the skin with breath control. Select Force power and use it to keep you alive in Jek Tower. Which means this one. But let's also put on an energy shield. Alright guys, time to fight! And I've got a lightsaber now, so y'all are in trouble. I really shouldn't use my Force powers for anything but breath control, but here we are. This guy's a little tougher. My shield wore off. Oh, and it really wore off. It ran away. Hold on. Okay. What else do I have going here? This is probably better for me right now. Dexterity 2 is not bad. Yeah, we'll keep those equipped. Probably fine. Let me look here. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Let me get this back on. Been shot at a lot here. This guy's a little bit tougher. There we go. That got him. I'm assuming this guy's also going to be tougher. These guys should be easy. Oh, I'm getting my butt kicked though. Hold on. Level up. Birder. Okay. What do I want to do with skills right now? Upping my repair skill would be not a bad thing. Okay, powers. Ooh, I've learned a new form of lightsaber combat. You'll love to see it. Is there anything that will help me in this room of people trying to kill me? Maybe that? Okay, that's better. Do not appear to have my lightsaber on, or this on. What does this do? Versus many opponents, versus a Jedi doesn't really help me. Versus a blaster, but not many opponents. We'll keep this one then. Ah, that is not the button I intended to hit. There we go. It's guaranteed damage versus those guys. Oof, he's got a nasty sword coming to fight me. There we go. He's down. to force heal if necessary. This is the last Twilight thug in the room, and once he's down, it'll be a little bit easier. Okay, now I have to keep an eye on this breath control, obviously, but it does tend to last a fair amount of time. But see, if I had not completed the plot with the guy... Oh, I have to fight the bartender? That's too bad. I would have just killed him, and I wouldn't have been able to get the XP for that subplot. Let's just go fight everybody. I will look in all four corners. Oh no, I'm wrong. There's a lot of Twi'lek thugs. What's gonna be not fun is fighting all the Grum. That's gonna be super not fun. These guys aren't quite as bad. Get a couple of good shots on him before the sword comes out. There we go. They weren't as tough as the other Twi'leks. Or I just got better rolls, one or the other. Yes, 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 game, I understand. Everybody in this room wants to kill me. Fighting. Uh-oh. There we go. I like how not only can I hold my breath, but I can fight several guys and do lots of physical exertion and hold my breath. Like, that's how you know I'm really cool. I also like how these guys are just chilling over there, like, we're not noticing the giant fight. Do, 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 do. Okay, we're gonna save a lot because no one wants to watch me fight that room again. Not one person. Why would you? That was so weird. Time to fight some people. Weak ways. You know. Down. Rodian's down. Gonna fight you. Come on, dude. You put the weak in weak way. Let's do this. Gonna fight a Trandoshan. A giant walking lizard. Trandos look like the Koopas from the Mario Brothers live action from forever ago. I'm just gonna say it. Someone needed to say it, and it might as well be me. Do 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 do. Looks like you're gonna die. All these people that I talked to are now dead. Including the Dan Feinsman that I met and, like, preserved his name. Also gonna die. I'm gonna fight you over here. Wow, he went down fast. I must have gotten some nice rolls on him. Da-da. Whoa, one-shotted! I want to look at the numbers on that one. What was that? It succeeds on to attack with Trandos and Thug. Master critical strike. Use hit 21 versus defense 17 for damage 32. Offhand 21, roll 6, base 14, dual will team -2, +2, plus. Dang. It's a nice breakdown. Let's fight. These guys are all going down pretty quickly. Far away am I from another level up? 8,000 points. Well, all this fighting and I'm still probably not going to get there. But that's okay. Did I already? I did. Okay. Once again, we will save the game. Oh, you know what we're gonna do though? So this is the second room, right? Let's go back to the room we came. Oh no, this is the other room. Okay, good. I went the other way, which means I got to do some fighting. That was completely non-essential, but that doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and just recharge fetch control. It's been a little while. It probably would have worn off soon. These guys are nuts because they're all like, here, this is what we need to do. Do I have another melee shield? I do have another Mandalorian melee shield. Because these guys are going to be all melee damage. And there's just a bajillion of them. Like, they don't necessarily do a lot of damage, but there's just so many of them, they add up fast. See, like, they've already worn down my shield. At least have them in a more manageable number here. I like how it's very difficult for me to fight this guy with my lightsaber when he throws fisticuffs at me. Piercing dart. These are all things that Mira can use. They also all look like they're gonna headbutt me. It's very strange. Almost got him down in a hit. I apparently cannot throw a lightsaber because I'm too close. My shield wore off. That's okay. Just these two guys now. Come on, get him. There we go. I would like to collect things, please. Give me that loot. Like all good Jedi, I stop after a massive battle filled with murder to collect loot. This is what Jedi do. Well, rip guy I spent a lot of time looking for so I could find out his name. Oh well. That was a nice damage roll. Oh, you guys actually have guns. Didn't know any of you had guns. Keep fighting. There we go. Takes care of him. And slice and dice. Another guy showed up. I don't know where you came from, but, you know, there you go. Okay, who dropped loot? Anybody? Anybody? You did. Ooh, you dropped really nice loot. Really, really, really nice loot that I can sell later. You just gave me money, which is always acceptable. I think when I was in here before, I forgot to... Yep, I forgot to go here. Alright, more fighting. You ended up being too close. It didn't count against that other guy. I think it's just the two of you, though. Yep. Either of you have something nice for me? Does not appear to be the case. Nothing in here. So let's recharge this, just because we can. There's no reason to wait. We'll save after completing those rooms. And we go. The exile has come too far! The Jedi is a predator! You have baited the trap! But only you are caught! Trapped no, Henhar. As you know, many vents and shafts run beneath Jakar. You chased Mira through them once, if I recall. So as I heard, you do have a base beneath the Jakar to track the Jedi. Yes, it is a private sanctuary, stocked with other hunters, eager to capture the Jedi as much as I and you. We will trap the Jedi there, and wait until the gases overcome her, and make her fit for delivery. Then I will go with you to your base, and I will help you trap the Jedi. After all, we are allies in this. You would not betray me, as you betrayed the others. Oh, indeed, Henhar. Against this foe, we stand together. But there's no more reason for us to remain here. Let us go to the lower levels of the Jakar, where the Jedi cannot reach us. Yes, and we will see if the Jedi follows. Oops, I should reactivate this. There we go. I think it's funny that I can wield this lightsaber around, and it literally hits only the guy I'm aiming at, and it does not hit any of these other guys. I'm getting some bad rolls. There we go. That's better. I kicked you in the face. That is how you died. A swift kick to the face. Do-do. I feel like I'm being attacked by evil munchkins from Wizard of Oz or something. Like they all put on evil suits. Like the gas in here is the helium that makes their voice like that. And now they're attacking me. I think that's what's going on here. That's my headcanon. At any rate. 72 credits! Yes, please. Oh, for a second I thought that wore off. It didn't. It just phased out because I was close to it. But see, like, they only do, 5 damage. But if you have 10 guys all kicking you and they're all doing 5 damage, that's 50 damage. Like, it adds up. There we go. Gotcha. Put this back on. Some dirt. So that should be everybody from over here. But I did not get these chemicals. I will take them. Let's go fight this corner. Again, it was only the one guy. That's a little frustrating. This should be the bulk of them that's left to fight. Zerp. Got him. Anybody left in this corner? No, but there are chemicals. Some loot. What do we got? Strength package. That's nice. Hey, more chemicals. Give them to me. Alright, should be just these guys that are left. Oh, and I got him right off the bat. That was nice. It's funny how some guys take like 8 hits and then other guys go down all in one. And at some level that's their own like some enemies are just tougher than others, but at some level that's also just the luck of damage rolls. Okay. Look at us. Okay, then which way? This door right here. Private lounge. Let us go. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to fight in here too, aren't I? Or actually, these chicks should help me out, because they should hate him. Please, I beg you, do not harm us. Calm down, I mean you no harm. Where is Visquis? We wish no trouble. There's a route to the back of the spa. You will find what you were seeking there. Yeah, right. Our master, his private chambers are beneath the Jekjektar. He goes there for privacy. That's why they're private chambers. Anything else I should know about Visquis' private chamber? Traps? Defenses? There's a maze of tunnels that lead to his chamber, and old ventilation ducts connect to the ducts. They're filled with toxins and gas lethal to humans. If you do not find your way through them in time, you will die. And even if you made it through, he has an entire clan of bodyguards, Ubis, there to save him. You must be careful. Ubis, great. They hate Jedi, even ex-Jedi, more than anything. Be careful. He and his guards are expecting you. I think they have been setting this trap for a long time. Have you seen a red-headed girl, leather, lots of attitude? Yes, she came with here. She did not know of all the traps that Visquis had in the chamber, and she was caught by surprise. Get to safety. I'll handle your master. I will handle your master, but first, are there drugs in here? No. Okay. That was worth checking. Can I talk to you? So I think that's the door I need to go through. Just want to make sure there's nothing, like, lootable in here. Lootable things. Lootable things. I love lootable things. I wonder if I need this bubble in here or not, because it doesn't look like it's not tinted a weird color like there's gas in here. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're not gonna find out. Jekjektar tunnels. This is your stronghold. It is well hidden. Yes, and impossible to enter if I do not wish it. So I chose my visitors carefully and my victims. We may talk freely here as we did in the Jekjektar. It is my home, stocked with my soldiers, far from Goto's eyes. You trust this clan of Ubis to walk among you? Even though they're environment suits, they smell of hate, fairly controlled. They obey my orders, as you do. They are well-trained, no discipline, and despise the Jedi. All that unpleasantness with the Republic bombing their world into a radioactive ball, you know? Such a tragedy, from such tragedies, weapons and tools are forged. If you trust their hate and not their skill, then they cannot be controlled. The Jedi will murder them. Curious, you sound almost hopeful, Hanar. Is it concern I detect? Regardless, you presume too much. This clan has dedicated themselves to revenge against all Jedi, and it will be their focus to training or hunt, and to kill them. Jedi will kill them all, and it will be quick, I think. These Ubis know battle. They do not know war, as the Jedi does. We shall see. But come, Hanar, I have a gift for you, a show of good faith. It will give us something to divert our time as we wait for the Jedi. There's a buzz of static from your map screen. It looks like the interface in the tunnels is scrambling the map. So I have no map. Yay! Alright, well, I've been streaming a little over 2 hours, and I intended not to go over 2 hours today. Oh, let me figure out here. Do I have to keep that up? Does not look like I do. So I think I'm actually gonna call it here. Stream schedule's wacky right now, because I'm still working, and honestly, I get pretty exhausted. And then my co-host, Django, he is working from home, and, like, his family is home, and so he doesn't... So anyway, our schedules are all up in the air. So I apologize for the next couple of weeks. It's going to be kind of all over the place. The Clone Wars review should stay the same, and book club should stay the same. But everything else is going to be kind of in flux. And then my Yoda Bauer channel, my other one, youtube.com/Yoda Bauer, I'll still be doing XCOM for my non-Star Wars stuff. But thank you all so much for being here. If you haven't already, please like the stream. I would appreciate it. It was nice to have so many friends here. A couple people I haven't had a chance to talk to in a while. So I hope you all are doing well. And I will talk to you good. All good. We're weird right now. Yeah, right? You have a good night as well. Thank you, Jetman, as well. Everyone, be safe, be healthy, hang in there. It's serious, but we're gonna get through it. But thank you all so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.